I thought this was a brilliant piece. I feel like we were very much welcomed into the fold of this activist group, and the filming was so immediate and active. It felt like we were on the ground with them, watching and surveilling those who surveil, or who are supposed to be surveilling. He mentioned the kind of cowboy patrol unit, and I did feel like we had that vigilante kind of cowboy justice, and the guerrilla approach really did come through in the filming. Because the audience was so welcomed into the fold, I felt like I could celebrate the wins, and it made me want to invest in and learn more, but also participate more. And I just really admire their devotion to it, and I loved getting to learn about some of the members as well.
This is an inspiring film. It is so sad to see that the police needs policing. It is worse than anyone can imagine, actually, and it requires a relentless pursuit for fairness and investing resources on preventing and education other than just more violence and aggressiveness, specifically when it's targeted to specific groups or the systemic barriers that we all see just growing. I love to see this film showcasing the commendable efforts to expose brutality and abuse from police forces, and this great night shots and storytelling. It was personable. Nice to hear about the motivation behind this and what they are doing, why.
We heard of like corruption, like like wrongdoings of like officers. So this kind of group of people who kind of made themselves as like a guard of the city, kind of like making sure that there's no such thing happening, and there's such a like interesting group of people to see like how they're gonna work in this, and with like some interviewing shots with some visuals like raw footages make this documentary convincing and plausible to understand like why this group need to exist. So I feel like this one has like a strong like message to talk about like the police corruption like nowadays, and it's such a good documentary to watch to understand like what's going on in our cities.
I was so impressed by the passion and commitment of Jose and others in his group. It's amazing they were able to reveal various injustices by police by recording them. The camera work day and night was so good, notably the shots of Jose driving with a very determined expression. Lots of excellent footage of the streets of New York. The interviews of the group and the training session were so candid and immediate. Very clever credits at the end, too.
There's a lot in it, and there's a lot of information. It's there, the story is, and them watching them. And you kind of get that the community distrusts them because cops are, particularly in their area, harassing the lower income neighborhoods and areas. I think we hear about in the NYPD all the time doing stuff like that. But it's one of those things where you kind of just want more information about his background in general, where it led up to creating this, Cop Watchers.